Hi guys, so this is my first live video, so I hope everybody can hear me. I'm not exactly sure even how to check if people are on or if you can hear me. So, you know, if you're on and watching, if you could just like give me a little heart so I can know that you can hear me, that would be awesome. I'm just going to kind of get right into it. Today is all about showing you, oh good, oh, hi Amy. Amy says she can hear me, so that's good. So I wanted to show everybody with a live video how to apply LipSense, because it's not exactly like a regular lipstick where you just like roll up the tube and put it on. There's a little finesse, there's a little bit of like a technique to putting it on. So today I am going to do my little demonstration with one of my favorite colors and favorite glosses. As most of you guys know, it's a two-part system, at least if you've been looking at like the Facebook page or if you've looked it up, you know, on your own. So it's a two-part system. It's a color, liquid lip color. The one I'm going to be using is called Kiss for a Cause. I don't know, that's really hard to see, but this one's really cool because it's actually for breast cancer awareness. So another part of why I love Senegence is they're really great with like doing charity work, and they're really like passionate about getting the right ingredients from the right sources and then making sure that women feel empowered, and well, men too, but women feel empowered, which is really kind of like near and dear to my heart. It was one of the reasons why I was drawn to the company beside just the product. But the product's pretty kick butt too, and it really does what it says it's going to do, which is going to last like all day, seriously. I've never used anything like this product before, so I am just going to get right into it. The liquid lip color is a alcohol base. It's a cosmetic grade alcohol, so it's pigment suspended in that alcohol. Once you touch that onto your lip, the alcohol evaporates right away and you're just left with the pigment. So it's important when you're applying that you apply in fluid motions and in one direction. So the way I normally do it is I start at this outer corner, work my way across to here, and then start in the middle up at the top and work down both sides. And I follow that pattern always. So what I'm going to do is make sure I shake up the color first. This gets all of the pigments kind of shaken up in the tube. And then you want to just make sure once it's all shaken that you hold your tube upright when you open it. Don't do one of these. Don't pull one of these. It is a liquid and it will come out on you if you're holding it upside down like this. So before I actually apply, I always like to make sure my lips are clean. So you want to make sure that there's no oils and stuff like that. There's a couple different ways you can do that. You can actually use your Oops Remover, which comes with the starter kit, as a prep for your lips. So when doing that, you would put on your Oops Remover, let it sit for like 30 seconds, and then take it off with a warm washcloth and make sure your lips are dry before putting on your LipSense. I usually am in a rush. I'm like a late person my whole life. I've always kind of been a rusher. So what I actually use is witch hazel. This is just Dickinson's witch hazel wipes. They're already like pre-moistened towelettes that have witch hazel on them, and I just use those and like gently kind of go back and forth on my lips, and that takes off any oils, any makeup, because I usually do my LipSense last in my routine. So I have my full face on, and then I just take my little, because you can see it's getting some makeup off, getting some oils off. Just gonna go back and forth on my lips. Make sure they're nice and clean and dry. So dry is another key point with applying your LipSense. So once it's dry, shake your tube up. You can hear that roller ball kind of going around in there. And then hold your tube upright when you're taking out your wand. So it's just a doe foot applicator. You want to just wipe off the extra product that's on the end, because seriously, this stuff's super pigmented. You really don't need a lot. If you put it on in thin layers and smoothly, that's how you're going to get the best results. So what I want to do is start in one fluid motion, go in a corner, and start all the way to the other side. So I did it kind of in two motions. I did the bottom of my lip where it would be closest to my skin, and then in a second motion, oh hi Nicole, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back in and go in my waterline. So I'm going to do the same thing up at the top. And the more you kind of stretch out your lips and look stupid when you apply it, the better, because you want to make sure that you get that color in all the like cracks and crevices. That way when you smile, you're not all of a sudden having like a weird patchy spot. I probably just got some on my giant teeth. Yep. So then you leave the color on to dry for about 3 seconds, and then you put on your second coat. LipSense is put on in 3 coats. There's science behind that. Basically, that first layer is touching your skin, so it's going to break down the fastest. The second layer is the one that really gives it the longevity of that lip color lasting like up to 18 hours. And then that third coat is in contact with your saliva, with what you drink, the elements, whatever. So it's important to do the 3 layers because that's how you're going to get the longest lasting results out of your color. So same thing, just going to dunk my applicator here and wipe off the extra. And go straight across. I'm going to start to sound kind of crazy. Whew. So then if you mess up, it's okay. That's what the oops remover is for. My lips are sticking together. You would just go in that one spot and take your little applicator of your oops remover, go back over that spot, and then wipe it clean with like a piece of paper towel or toilet paper or whatever. So last layer, now that this has like 3 to 5 seconds to dry. Wipe off the extra. Like a little more. So that time, I'll let this dry. That time I did not go back into my waterline because I want that last coat to be really even so that the color doesn't look patchy or weird. Sometimes with alcohol-based products, if you go kind of back and forth over and over, the pigment doesn't distribute right. So you just want to go in that one solid, smooth, light layer and do that 3 times. That's how you're going to get your flawless application, and it's going to look perfect. So once we have our 3 layers on, we're going to put on our gloss. This is Orchid Gloss. It's one of my favorites. Sometimes I just wear this alone because it's like a really nice kind of light, subtle pink with a little like shimmer in it. And it's just a really good hydrator. So once you put this on and rub your lips together, that's when the magic happens. You need to use a Senegence gloss on top of your LipSense color. Otherwise, it will not be long lasting. It's a 2-part system made that way to keep your lips hydrated and to keep the color on all day. So my favorite gloss, with the glosses you don't need to shake them or mix them or anything like that, and there's no specific way to put on your gloss. So once you just put it on and rub your lips together, you are good to go. So I'm just gonna put this on top. And there's several glosses. I always tell people to start off, it feels so good. It just like instantly, you can talk the same, you can go eat a cheeseburger, it doesn't matter. It's that instant like hydration. There's a bunch of different glosses that Senegens makes depending on what you want. There's Glossy Gloss, which I always recommend for people starting out because it's the most hydrating. Then there's colored glosses like Orchid, Sand. There's a bunch of other ones there's like a rose tinted one. But basically, as long as you're doing it in a 2-part system, you're good to go. There's also a matte gloss. I tell people that one is used for the people who have gotten used to using LipSense and their lips are used to using LipSense. When switching to LipSense, it's a little different than chapstick and, you know, lipstick and all those other products. Basically, the way I've learned it is with those other products, there's wax and lead, and sometimes, I thought this was insane, sometimes animal products are used to pigment them. So they'll like crush up beetles to make red lipstick and stuff like that. So obviously none of that stuff is in LipSense. It's vegan, vegetarian. Oh, Nicole is asking me a question. So she says, do you have to reapply the gloss throughout the day? Sorry guys, I'm super nervous by the way, so I like can't, I could hardly read. I like turn like stupid when I'm nervous. So she says, do you have to reapply the gloss throughout the day or does it keep the lips hydrated all day? Hashtag lizard lips. So I would definitely reapply throughout the day. I usually keep my gloss with me. When I'm about to eat, like if I'm gonna go eat lunch, I'll reapply before I go eat. Your gloss is like your clear coat for your nail polish. That's what keeps the color perfect all day. So the more you gloss, the more perfect your color is gonna stay all day and the longer lasting it's gonna be. So, aw, thanks Amy. I love you. Thanks for watching. But yeah, so the more you gloss, the better your color is going to stay on, the longer lasting it's going to be, and the more hydrated your lips are going to be. The gloss actually like permeates the color, so it goes through the color to your lips. It has vitamin E and shea butter and all those good things for your lips that goes through the color and actually hydrates your lips all day. So my lips have never been healthier than now. I basically my whole life had chapped lips and lips that, sorry guys, this is probably TMI for some people, but lips that like peeled because they were dry. I guess products like chapstick and lipstick, conventional lipstick that have wax leaves a layer, a very like microscopic layer of wax on your lips so that they can't shed naturally. So when you start using LipSense, since it doesn't have any of that in it, you will actually start to kind of shed that wax buildup layer on your lips. They call it exfoliation. Basically, for me, it lasted about a week, but the exfoliation process is super healthy. So it will exfoliate any wax buildup, any dead skin cells, stuff like that, so that your color can actually adhere and bond to the lip better. And your lips will never be as smooth as when you use LipSense products because it won't have all that gunk, layers of wax and dead skin on them. So I've been blown away about how smooth my lips have gotten using LipSense and the other like Senegens products like the lip balm. It's all about, you know, keeping the lip actually hydrated instead of giving like a fake hydrated feeling with the wax. But it's actually doing like a disservice to your lips. So obviously I just talked you guys' ears off about all this stuff, 2-part system, colors, how to apply them, stuff like that. But this is the real miracle of LipSense. So clean hands, hot pink lips, nothing. Like, I have big teeth. I've always hated wearing lipstick because of my teeth. I'm a dental hygienist. So like I cannot walk around with lipstick on my teeth. Like that's just not, I can't. So this has been like my saving grace. My lips have never been healthier. I love all the colors. There's 36 or 38. Don't fact check me on that. 36, I think. And then they keep coming out with like limited edition colors too. So there's literally one for everybody, whatever floats your boat. Plus they can be layered together. Since we do 3 layers, you could do 1 layer of one color, a second layer of another color, a third layer of another color to custom make your own personalized color, whatever you want to do. It's literally like imagination's the limit. But awesome questions. Thanks for all your support, guys. I'm glad some people were on to watch this, and if you're watching this on the recap and you have any questions, just leave them in the messages like down below, and I will go through and answer them as they pop up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for watching. You guys are fantastic, and I love you. Bye. Oh, I thought I hit the finish button, but I didn't. I'm really going now. Okay, bye.